Hey guys, AB Investments is back with you. So I promised yesterday we're going to talk about crypto today, and it's not going to be like just a single angle, just only about crypto, because this has a lot to correlate with our meme stock plays. But like I said before, I'm always, as an investor, that's what I call myself. I look at the whole pie, basically, the everything, the crypto market, the stock market, and even the forex market. So, and again, whatever happens in one affects the other, like the others. So we will grow to learn a lot more through this, guys, through time in this channel. So first of all, before I begin, please like, subscribe to the channel, and engage, comment, share with others. See what we can come up with. And I'm also not a financial advisor, guys, nor that this is a financial advice. So crypto. Here's what we need to watch out for. The Fed had announced an emergency meeting, but the way that they announced it was really the concerning point here, because the Fed did not really announce it. They just put it on the Federal Register, and when they just posted it, it's kind of like if you don't go and look for that, you're not gonna find it. Like they didn't go out of their way to let everyone know, like, hey, um, breaking news, we're gonna have an emergency meeting. So, and it's closed door, by the way. So I don't know why something in a country based on democracy. Uh, I don't know why such like there should be such things where like meetings like that. Like what? It's a democracy. Like it shouldn't, like the very ethics or the basis of democracy is to have everything laid out and have everyone, kind of the majority agree to something, and that way we come up with decisions. That's the way we come up with decisions, is like, the majority agree, then that rule passes. But here's the besides the politics of this talk. So on Monday at 11:30 a.m., they're gonna have that meeting, and if you already have seen that the crypto from 2 days ago started doing its dip, and I've mentioned in other videos, because they collect profits from the stock market plays, and then they dump them in there, into the crypto plays, because again, it's just safe, and also that kicks off while the market is closed over the weekend. The crypto is 24/7, while the stock market is closed throughout the weekend. Now, here's where the bad things come into hand. It's kind of like bad, but in the long term, it's like, you should have nothing to kind of fear, unless you're in some sort of shaky, risky crypto play. And I'm not gonna, kind of go into like which ones are risky, and and all that stuff. I've mentioned before in other videos, and I probably mentioned in this video, like, some of the ones that are, in my opinion, gonna be very, very safe going forward. uh, you can't, first of all, you can't have that mindset of thinking that whatever you jump in, it's just gonna go up and it's never gonna go down. Like Bitcoin, it took it from 2010, 2012, all the way until now to reach these heights that it's in. And that's one of the ones that I personally would say that, you're surely gonna have it for forever, because it has already, like, this is the only thing I need to look forward to, and this is the only thing you need to pay attention to, is the fact that it's already been so incorporated by the biggest companies and institutions in the world. In fact, by governments now. And that right there is something that gives me the enough, like enough, I would say, courage to go into something like that, and avoid the idea of, oh, this is risky, because again, all cryptos are not FDIC insured and all that stuff. So like anything could happen and you're screwed, unless you're with some sort of app. But then again, if you're with the app, then you're also You know, if they get hacked, that's the only way that you get insured. But in the same time, if you got it on a secure wallet on your own and someone hacks that secure wallet, there's no insurance and none of that stuff to it. And you lose that money. So it's still in this kind of like, it's still not fully safe, but believe it or not, it's still much safer than stocks because it's running obviously on blockchain, and that's way harder to try to you know, hack or hijack or, you know, do whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to explain what cryptos are and what all this stuff. If you guys want me to make a video just about that, please comment in the section, and you know, in the comment section, and you know, we'll make something like that. But I'm assuming that I'm speaking to an individual that or to a community that already know all that stuff on hand, because again, why would you jump into something if you don't understand it? Remember, if you don't understand something, don't jump in it. It's not just because, don't FOMO or hype into something. Understand what you're getting into always, whether it's stocks or crypto or whatever, or forex. So when if the feds come out of this meeting and issue rate hikes, that automatically drops the market, the stock market in general, and along with it is also the crypto, because you know, money has to come out now. Then these institutes have to fork money out, and you know, we know where they're going to head to get that. It's going to be from all their positions, in the crypto positions and the stock market positions. Now, why is this a good thing for the meme stocks? Because the meme stocks are the place where they are over leveraged. They're not in profitable positions in those stocks. You know, if they're basically holding shorts, and if they didn't close those shorts, that means they're not in the profit. It's just as simple as that. If they close their short position, that means they don't have to worry about that nightmare. And then that play they have nothing to do with. You know, they have no profit and no ties to it. But if they didn't close those shorts, that means they're not in the profit. So it's a kind of a no-brainer once you look at it from this direction, from this angle. So in the cryptos, they're all, I can just about vow that they're all definitely in the profit in those positions, because they are the very own people that pumped all those cryptos up. I keep screaming that out. I'm not saying that retail don't have any you know, anything to do with that, but it's majority of those pumps and that big whale money is coming from obviously institutes, and these institutes are holding whatever they're holding right now. It doesn't matter what it drops to. All those coins are way above their 52-week low, which is where that area that these institutes came in and picked up these coins, and God knows, maybe they're right at that 52-week low mark, which is where their break-even point, or there might be just a little bit above that. And this explains why a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, when Bitcoin and Ethereum was falling and they were getting close to that 52-week low point, that's when it picked up again. And that's when also at that time, 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, in fact, I'm certain, that's when the meme stocks took almost their biggest hits. And then that's when Facebook as well took its big dive. So that all that money came out. Suddenly crypto is back up on the swing. And obviously FOMO bought in. I'm pretty sure retail did their part to, you know, fill in the blank there. So these guys will obviously, like, crypto will take its biggest hit if the feds raise hikes, because that's the most these are the most positions that they have, in my opinion, that are very what's the word I want to use here, that are very not so, like, you know, kind of like they're kind of leveraged in that in those positions, and they have a lot, and they've been that's been their depository. So they'll reach in their depository because whatever they make from the stock market, they deposit there, and that way not too many eyes are on their positions because no one knows who owns what in that. It's just wallets with random letters and numbers in it. Um, in fact, I remember, if you remember, when Dogecoin had and it still has that biggest whale, and back in January 2021, everybody was following that wallet. Like, it became such prime time. It's like, who could this be? And then some people came up with theories that could be, that wallet could be Robinhood, because they don't have individual wallets for all their clients. So all the people buying Dogecoin are in one wallet, which is Robinhood's wallet. And then Robinhood, having all those Dogecoins, could explain why that many are in one person's hand. So it's so ironic that in January of this year, talks of Robinhood making, separate wallets for all their clients. I don't think they've come up with it yet, but they said they were going to start on it in January, but it's still not, come up. And it's you heard it here first. The second that happens, I guarantee you, I triple guarantee you that in a way, some way or another, those coins that they offer, especially Dogecoin, will have a major drop. Because, and I'm not throwing FUD on it or nothing, but that's because that means they will divide, even if that's assuming that Robinhood was the number one wallet there, even if it wasn't, even if it was in the top 10 somewhere or whatever. But when you divide all those out, it becomes not as leveraged anymore. So that also could be a good thing, because since one does not control the, the fate, like kind of like the fate of the coin, then there will be a lot more buying and selling. So at that point, it kind of depends on what happens. But if a squeeze happens with the meme stocks before that, and these broker apps and institutions have to reach into their crypto depositories, then you can tell, you can just kind of get the idea now of where the like how bad the fall can be. That's why I personally, and again, this is not FUD, guys, this is why I personally predict that like the Dogecoins and the Shibas, but most likely I would say the Dogecoin in this case will take a nosedive to underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if it's underneath 2 cents. Actually, that's probably like not even that. Like, if I'm not gonna shy away, and I'm gonna say my true opinion again, whether you agree with it or not. I hope it does not happen, but I personally think it will drop underneath a cent again throughout this whole squeeze saga thing and all that stuff. And then that's where we have to watch out from the trap, because people, when they make money from the squeeze, they'll look there first and they say, look where it is now, it's going to pump back up again. But then again, they could be laying a trap, and then the government could come out, lay out some ground rules, hard ground rules on the crypto in general, and some way, somehow, they'll, whatever within those rules, it will be something that will eradicate majority of those small coins. And then that's when you see the rise of the big ones, which is why I kept saying that, the important ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Gala, Solana, each one, like even ADA. And I'm not giving you financial influence or advice here, but these are just some of the coins that I've done some of my DD on, and I could see why they can like change people's lives or the way that everything works around us. So anyways, I'm gonna cut this right here, guys, because it's getting longer. I'm gonna make another one and come back in just a bit. Okay, see you soon.